This is a 1999 four-posted pine table with a natural color and a matte finish. The surface size is perfect for a kitchen eating area, small enough to fit in tight spaces, but big enough to support the dozens of bottles of alcohol in preparation for Jason's move to Frederick, Maryland. Its legs feature a modicum of design, resembling something a kid would make in woodworking class using a lathe before it would break and make that weird sound. Interestingly enough, this table actually belonged to Jay's ex-wife's parents, and like his marriage, it is broken and fallen apart, which is a perfect way to describe all of our panelists today, the cell phone filmers. I'm Dusty Jones, and this is Table It. All right, should we start the show?
Warming up.
Start the show. Here we go. All right, ready, Blake?
Ready.
Welcome to Table It, where we talk about the issues of the day or in our lives, and then we stop after about 30 seconds to a couple minutes because either we're too ignorant, we're offended, or it's too boring. So without further ado, let's put the first topic on the table, which is simulated meat. And I am not talking about the Porky's character impersonators. I'm talking about Beyond Burger.
Who got that joke? Me.
Nobody.
That's for you.
Okay, so the Impossible Burger, they're meatless. They're better for the environment. Better if you don't want to eat animals, which is good. They're not healthier. That's my only point.
Is that right?
They are as bad, if not worse. They have
How's that possible?
because there's a ton of sodium. They're just as fatty. The only thing they have less cholesterol.
Is it the good fat?
It's like
is the good fat a real thing even? Like is that just like
yeah, this is the good fat.
is
That's not fat.
It's not fat.
That
what is
not
it?
fat.
It's not fat, it's not muscle, it's something in between.
Ligaments, tone, ligaments.
No, it's just like it's just a body.
He's all ligaments.
It's not like shake seafood.
It's not really shaking.
But flex, and there's nothing really that happens. So it's neither. So it's not healthy.
So it's. I think the big trick is everyone thinks, "Oh, I'm eating the Impossible. I'm eating the Impossible Burger. I'm being healthy.
right.
Just as bad as a regular Whopper, the Impossible Whopper. Just as unhealthy. Again, more sodium, less cholesterol. It's just better environmentally. The carbon footprint.
But that's
not even-
huge.
It is huge, but again, it's just everyone's tricked out. No one knows the facts. No one knows what's going on.
Like organic. Is that healthier?
Depends, because that's another good one, because I'm a gardener, as everyone knows from the Angry Gardener.
You can't be plugging your own
What would
shows
you
on.
rather
It's
have?
part of our channel. You can't.
Yeah.
With it.
We're gonna get to Dave and
He's
Buster's.
going to be up to 30 views before we know it.
So you can have an organic product that has pesticide on it, but it has organic pesticide, or you can have a conventional one that you use synthetic fertilizer but zero pesticide. Is anyone even paying attention
Just
to
two
who's
people
zoning
that-
out?
Table it.
Table it. No.
The only thing I care about, birds and gardening.
Well, what were you talking about the meat though? The plant. What plants are in the meat?
There's different ones.
Should we respect the first?
One is a pea-based
Table?
protein, I think, and another one's a soy one. They're different made, but I had the Impossible one. It was good. It's fine. Like I said, though, it's
Compared to a normal burger. Taste.
Not
I
as
only
good.
want to know about taste.
not as good, but edible.
You're
What about
Have you
reducing
tried it?
your carbon
Have you even
footprint?
tried it?
No,
Are you like
I'm not interested.
Not interested.
I
Why?
don't fart that much.
No,
That's-
not. That doesn't go.
What?
That's a cows.
Oh,
the
cows'
point is-
farts are different than mine?
Yes, and that's why you eat the Impossible Burger is to prevent the need for lots of cows who are
Oh, so you want
cleaning
to
the
you want to
ozone.
kill the cows and not eat them because they fart.
Yes, I want to drastically lower the population of the cows, which is an issue not people aren't talking
This is
about.
too
They have a-
political.
They have a right to live. They have a right to live.
All right, let's talk about gambling. Kurt, you have a system.
Yeah, it's not good. When I go, if I get down, I keep playing.
But you have a system
I like
of
it.
roulette.
If I had it, I got off of it because you lose your money too fast. I like to lose my money slow and throughout the night.
You thought for a while that you legitimately had
I thought I
a system
had a
that was
system.
going to beat roulette. A game
Thought
that
I had-
mathematically is impossible.
I hammered
One of the worst.
I
of
hammered
all
the
gambling
middle.
games.
and then I put
I actually
Hammer
have
the
heard
middle.
this theory before. He was.
All right, go on.
he was
Hammer the
very serious
middle?
about it.
Yeah.
put like a little bit on black or red, one or the other, not both.
Wouldn't make sense. Yeah.
It could.
This
And-
was your system?
Yeah. And I'd hammer like 2 numbers.
What about zeros?
What
I put one a
in the
chip.
middle? The
Uh,
worst.
I always did that.
I put one on
Dumbest
the
bet.
0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and 2.
That's the worst bet,
Yeah,
I believe.
just so because it was so devastating every time I
Right,
go into
it
the zoo.
is.
So I wanted something
it's too
there.
stressful.
Too stressful.
But
So I put something there.
at the time, you legitimately thought this was a winning
was
strategy.
winning.
Yeah, no one before you had thought of
First,
this.
nobody thought of it. First time I went to Vegas,
that.
and the only time I went to Vegas was Grimaldi's wedding.
Yeah.
It was
I
not
stayed-
lost at Monte Carlo.
I won
in
700. First time at a casino.
Right. So that's how they get you and your whole family.
Yeah.
We'll talk about your parents.
After I went, after the wedding, I went down to the casino until the breakfast the next day.
Well, I remember
Straight
because
through.
my wife.
Your wife?
I wake up. I say I'm going to bed. I'll be up in 10 minutes. My wife says. I wake up at 3 in the morning. My wife's gone. I'm worried about her. I thought something happened because it's Vegas and I'm terrified.
That's right. She was there all night.
And I went down and I found her smoking and doing the penny
These
slots.
two really bonded.
Your wife and I were 50 yards apart.
Yeah, and you gave
Literally looked at each other and just nodded and
the nod of
continued
the
to play for
addict.
4 more
Solidarity.
hours. Yeah.
the nod of the addict.
Yeah, the nod in the end. This is a problem.
Don't. As a person who's addicted to almost everything, I hate gambling. No addiction.
Get
Never
it.
do it. Hate it.
I
I don't
remember-
get it.
Well,
I just lose. You don't get anything right.
I
Drinking,
agree.
I get
Real.
hammered.
Good for you.
Weed,
When
I
you
get
get the
high.
potential of winning, but I do remember
Gets
Bart.
money.
You don't. You lose your money.
Most of the time,
I work way too hard for my money
and I
to
say
lose
that
it.
every time I leave. I'm kind of like, well, I'm going to pick up another clinic to fix that up, to earn that money back. Maybe I'll pick up another team, and I think of ways to earn my money back.
That's
Well,
what
that's
you
good.
get out
So
of it?
that's
So
positive.
What were we going to say about Bart?
Thinking about ways to further.
I said
your
he gave Jay at Grimaldi's wedding $100, and Jay lost it in 3 minutes.
Well, that's normal gambling.
Well,
Let me ask you this, because your mom gambles.
A little bit, yeah. But
And
she's
she knows how to do it.
she's
though.
very lucky. She does have a system.
Oh.
She plays the slots, and
that's
what she does is she'll play, and if she wins, she'll cash out that 20. So it'll say $20 on the receipt. Then she'll take a 20 out of her purse
A
and
new
put
20.
it back in the machine. So that's the system, and that way she always has money
Always has money.
with her.
I can't. I'm trying to crunch that in my brain. I'm confused.
I've tried to crunch it too, but she insists.
Here's a meta gambling thing. You want
simple math, Kurt. Is that
Meta
pan?
Yeah, you
There's
listen.
no way it pans. It's the same money.
That's what I say, but
Yeah,
she insists, and
Well, you played sort of a gambling game about your mom at the casinos, which is
Is this my
is
mom?
this my mom? Tell us how that works.
Mom is shrunk down to 4'4", like every other elderly woman at the casino. So,
With the short hair.
short hair. They sit
Glasses.
there. My brother Blake would take pictures.
Who?
My brother,
Who?
this is the guy
Behind the camera.
There
We'll
we
get
go.
to him when we talk about
Yeah.
shingles
Would take a picture of the ladies
from the back.
from the back, and then he'd come home and say, "Is this my mom?" And you legitimately couldn't identify. I think I was 3 for 5.
Is it because they all have the sort of velour jumpsuit?
Same thing. They have a gambling suit,
the reality,
And a short blonde
short
dyed
blonde
hair.
dyed hair, and they're all 4'3".
the reality is, at any given moment, at any casino in America, there are 60 to 90 Paulette Mises. So if you get the right angle and the right shot without actually capturing the face, it's hardly indiscernible.
You can't. A woman that I've known for 45 years, I can't identify.
And when
A
you said
woman.
it,
My mother.
No, I know.
A woman.
yeah, so you're gambling up on something happening at the casino. It's like a second layer of gambling.
Get it though.
It's a way to offset
We
your
used to-
losses if you're
This will segue into your Dave and Buster's thing, but I used to have an addiction problem as a kid at carnival games or the boardwalk.
Yeah.
I had to get I just wanted to win, but all I got was stuffed animals. I was like a
12-year-old addict of
boy
Funland
who wanted a
rolled the
polar
ball
bear.
into the goblet.
It wasn't even to get girls later though.
It worked to get girls.
Come on, table it.
My wife said, "Show me the carnival seals." Since I've been married, I've lost my touch.
You don't have it.
But when it became about money, winning money, suddenly it was uninteresting to me because it wasn't like tangible. I just wanted that stuffed animal, which brings me to Dave and
I think that's
Buster's.
what Kurt's going through now.
You are now. How often are you at Dave and Buster's, and what are you trying to do there? This is going to be its own series.
I'd say 2 times every 3 weeks.
Oh,
That's not what Besh told me. He said you're there multiple
times every
a
day.
week.
No, we try to go Wednesdays when it's half price games.
So that's way more than 2 times every 3
We don't go. We don't get there every Wednesday.
Okay.
Maybe on a weekend if we've eaten there in the Rio near some of the restaurants near the Dave & Buster's.
Play a few.
Maybe we'll hop up and we'll play a few. I've become quite adept. One at a baseball game where you pull the bat back and you try and hit the ball in little slots. 2,
I can attest to that.
2. I'm great.
He's incredible.
I'm great at basketball.
How good are
at
you?
hot shot.
What do you
How good am I?
Yeah.
I don't know. As I'm playing, a stranger behind me starts to film it because I'm making everything. And
Or
they're
is he
talk-
also doing a docudrama on your
Maybe.
addiction?
They're talking. I hear them talking like this guy's making error. This guy's not missing anything.
Look at this 40
Look at this
40-something-year-old guy.
45,
Not
oldest
bad.
guy in the place.
There's a 45-year-old man with
What do you
Sleeveless shirt, and he's making
What do you
everything.
score? Like, what's the
Just
score?
sure on the list.
Because I don't know if it's
I
the
missed
same
2
game.
shots. I got an 81 on the hot shot.
And would you have
I
3
gotta
tickets
find
for
out
that?
what it
You got 3-4
No,
tickets?
because I got the high score. It said 300 tickets for high score.
What does that get you? Like a plastic wall walker?
Well, you build.
Kurt, is
I'm
that
building
high
towards
score for
Roomba.
the day, or is
The
that
day.
the high score on that
The day,
machine?
the day.
Okay.
I
And
said
you
it
get a
all the
little
time.
spider ring for
Said it all the
that?
time.
300 tickets?
No,
Maybe a Tootsie
no,
Pop?
you wait, but I got some bad news.
Did you get to put your initials? ASS?
No, none of that stuff. But they told me that it is a blue game or something like that the tickets don't count, which is an outrage. So
That is outrageous.
each
What kind
week
of
I
scandal
complain
is
about
this?
something.
What are the tickets for? Just to see them come out and give you a
No, they put it on your card. It's just in the card. And I want to get a Roomba. So I would imagine I'm going to end up spending $800 for a $300 Roomba when this is all said
By
and
the way,
done.
you can have mine. I haven't turned it on.
I have one too. I have one in the basement. My wife doesn't
Shoot
want it.
balls at his house.
Yeah, but you go ahead and spend $1,000
No, it's not the same.
on fake tickets.
It's the chase.
Can't even
It's
get
the chase.
by
The chase.
But I don't
The
understand.
journey.
I don't understand the fake ticket thing. What do you mean they don't count?
I just found out the other day. The guy said that it says you've earned 300 tickets,
Oh.
but then they said it doesn't register for whatever reason.
That's bullshit.
So, well, I am going to say something next time.
Two, Dave or Buster?
Both of them. And I'm going to be like,
I don't think they work at the same time.
I'm going to say,
One takes.
here's the plan though. I'm going to go, I'm going to set the high score, but I'm going to check how many tickets I have before that and see if it actually registers on the card. If it doesn't, I go and complain and say, hey, I've been playing this for 2 months and I thought I earned 10,000 tickets. Played the baseball game and I was doing okay, but on it says 12 tickets per run. When my game was all said and done, it only registered 6 tickets per game.
Well, that's
That's half the
outrageous.
ticket.
It was half the
That's
ticket.
half the ticket.
Scandalous.
I then called a manager over. I
Were
went
you
to the,
wearing sleeves at this point?
I was wearing a collared shirt.
Oh.
Yeah. I went to the front desk.
Okay, so they're not going to question that.
They're not going to question. Went to the front desk.
Older man.
So she comes over, she sees that I'm right. She goes, you are right about that.
Mm.
So she adds 500 tickets to my card and to the 8 and 9-year-old kids that were playing the game before me who also got screwed out of
That's
that.
terrific.
How old were those
That
kids?
is-
Yeah, and then a slow,
great.
8 or 9.
Oh.
That's a larger way. All right. We good here?
Table.
Table it. We'll come back to Dave & Buster's.
Give me some champagne, sir.
On the table is the worst pain you've ever had. What injury or ailment led to that?
Okay.
Jay, you go. What do you got?
I
Jay's
gotta
think
go
about
through
it.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm currently in it.
Having
I had the same thing Kurt has.
I
might have a higher pain
leading to
threshold.
sciatica.
I had the same thing. I actually
Mine's
had an
more significant.
epidural shot in my back.
With the pregnant one.
Yeah, like pregnant women, to clean it up, and I did not have the same issues that he's having.
I'm having a lot
I
of
feel like
that.
he's hamming it up a little bit.
You think
Yeah, it did
you
work.
think his tolerance of pain is just
I have
worse than
a
yours?
high tolerance of pain.
That's what I thought until this.
Do
You
you
don't even know?
So are you
I
saying
do know.
his case
this whole
is not
thing
worse?
is not going to be allowed because this is.
I have a hard time believing it. I had
It's legal.
I had 2 herniated discs.
So
Oh, that doesn't sound fun.
do you think yours is just worse and not?
Back pain is the
Because
worst.
he doesn't have a high tolerance of pain,
Mm.
and I have the lowest.
No, I don't.
I do have a high tolerance.
How do you know? You can't share pain. Like, I would love to give everyone what my thrombosed hemorrhoids felt like, so you see what a hero I am to deal with that.
That would
for
be a
2
great
weeks.
superpower.
I would be
Somebody
like-
could give their.
Everyone's like, oh, that sounds great. Give you the pain I'm feeling. Reverse of empathy, I guess.
But you're not.
You
gonna get-
empathy me.
Yeah.
You'll
Physical
never get,
pain.
You'll never get empathy over hemorrhoids because it's so embarrassing.
But first of all, it's not
disgusting.
embarrassing.
It is.
I have
embarrassing.
pictures of
We
it.
need,
I love
it's one of
talking
those
about
things
it.
that we need to demystify.
Insert-
Take away the
insert
taboo, like,
pictures.
Oh, I
I got some good ones.
Your ex-wife took pictures of your anus.
No, Kathy Hoddle.
it looked like a cluster
What?
of grapes.
Neighbor.
What is going on?
And I tried. I couldn't get
Wait,
good ones.
wait. How did you
Both.
select her to take the picture?
Sorry.
And how did you get her?
How did you
agree to?
Because I tried to take some pictures. I got a couple that were real blurry. I
You
think
use a selfie
maybe,
stick?
Maybe
you
I
just
stood.
reached down?
I don't have a selfie. Then I went over. I think she said like, how bad is it?" And I don't know what happened.
Is she a nurse? Or a
No.
doctor?
You
If
can't.
you had like a major like elbow wound, wouldn't you show people?
Yes, but there's a difference between an elbow and an asshole.
No.
I don't think you're seeing. That's what you're not seeing.
It's part of the body. What's the difference?
There's a big difference.
What?
People don't walk around with their assholes
They don't,
exposed.
why do we cover up our assholes?
They don't call it it's a funny bone, not a funny
Yeah.
hole.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
It's not a funny hole.
I'm not walking around
This is
with my
exactly the
thrombos.
I don't have my
hemorrhoids.
elbows covered, but my asshole is.
Yeah, this is
Little
exactly
tape.
the kind
I
of
Little
didn't,
muscle
I didn't
tape.
keep it out for hours. It was a quick
Was it
scientific.
I don't know.
Some people are erudite and want to learn about things and know
Hold on.
science.
You skipped like you said. You said you went over. One thing led to another. Gee.
You skipped over a lot. Yeah, you skipped over.
I don't know. I think she wanted to see it, or I dropped trowel before she could.
Try to remember. Recreate in your mind.
I think I pulled my pants down before she had a chance to object and showed her.
You just walked in and went.
I would
"This is your
show
neighbor down
everybody."
the street who you're sort of friends with. Her husband.
Because they looked
It's-
fascinating. It was an
This is gonna get
intense pain.
Jesus.
And I had to just get it to explain, like, this
We
is
talked
what
about
hurts
it,
so
and
much.
they said, "Can we see it?"
I think I just dropped trowel.
See, that's a.
It's like, this is so painful. You don't
Something's not
understand.
adding
They're
up.
grapes. They're blood clotted.
First of all, I do understand it because I've had
The
it.
size of grape.
I have had it.
Okay, here's what my doctor said. I went in, he excised it, which means he had to shoot a needle of Novocaine into
Beat you in
it
about 2 minutes, but go ahead.
to numb it before he sliced it open, and it just bled all out. And he said this, quote unquote, "Oh, it's so clotted, I can see why you're in so much pain." Then 2 days later, I'm like, "Oh God, I was fine." I was like, "Whoa, that felt great." 2 days later, I'm like, "Oh no, something's wrong." I go back. They're like, "No, you think you have an infection?" But I go back in and goes,
Whoa, what?